What's going on YouTube? This is Mason AJ.
And I'm Little Wren.
And you know that when Mason AJ and Little Wren team up to talk about an anime together, you know that anime is the mother truth.
And that Little Wren's probably going to be really annoyed by whatever Mason has to say.
What?
Yeah.
But anyway, today's anime is a new one on the block. Only has about 5 episodes, or at this point 6 episodes in.
When you see it, maybe 7, I don't know.
Don't know, but it doesn't matter because it's called Gate.
Gate is awesome.
Gate is love. I know you guys look at me right now and look like, yo, so what is this Gate about? What's the story? And can I tell the story? Please let me tell the story. Please.
Okay, yeah, go.
Okay, so anyway, this story, I personally feel like there are a lot of anime that don't have like real life repercussions to what happens in the anime, and I feel like this anime was custom made just for me. It's all about the main character who's an otaku, but even though he's an otaku, he's still like an okay dude. He's very good looking.
Yeah, he's not like you guys.
Ooh, shots fired.
Just kidding. Hashtag just kidding.
Ooh. But then, also, even in the very beginning of the anime, he's saying how all he wants to do is play video games, watch anime, you know.
He has his job to support his hobby. And if he had to choose between the two, he would choose his hobby.
Definitely. I mean, first of all, if I had to choose between cosplay and comic books, I would definitely choose comic books over work.
Well, you don't cosplay, so yes, that would work really well for you.
I'm just saying that there are things about cosplay I like.
I couldn't choose because I couldn't support my cosplay without a job. It would be like, yeah.
But then, in the middle of the Shijuyo district of Japan,
We'll just call it the fashion district.
The fashion district, whatever.
District, they're shopping there.
Anyway, you know, all the little Suzies and little Haduros, they're all like going, buying back to school stuff every once in a while like that. A giant mysterious gate opens up like in the middle of the district, and out comes like orcs and goblins and like dragons and knights and everything, all like the medieval stuff.
Sure Guts is there too.
Ooh,
yeah, he just like shows up, he's just like yelling at things.
Oh man, if Guts was actually in this anime would be even more epic than it is already. But it's just epic to me. Mm-hmm. I love it so much. Okay,
I'll give you guys the real version of what happened.
Whatever. Anyway, so this happens, and then literally they start killing people. Yeah. And for like the first like game time wise, like 3 hours, it's just a massacre. Okay, you're looking like, dang, like what am I watching here? I'm watching like little Susie get trampled to death by an ogre. Like, what's happening?
All right. I'm gonna have to give you guys like the non-Mason version of this because you kind of like exploded into this thing because this is how he explained it to me, and then I watched it, and it was not like that. What he's describing is basically everything that ever happened in Blue Gender.
That's true.
This is not that violent. I mean, there are things yes, it is true. There's a gate that opens in downtown, and all these things do come out, and then you just basically see people running away every so often. Some girl trips because that's what you do, and people get like, like their arrows shot, and you're like, obviously one of those arrows is gonna hit somebody, but it's really not as bloody and like terrible. If you want bloody, like violence terrible, you better watch like Terraform Mars or something. This is just like a typical scene of like chaos and obviously implied like danger.
Anyway, with that being said, we see a police officer trying to like defend a little girl, and there's a knight coming to like kill him and the little girl, and then like the main character shows up, grabs the knife, whips out his little knife, and goes shake.
Okay, anyway, so
shut up.
What this anime is about the gate opening up and a lot of medieval people coming through, and the military of Japan has to take over and go into the gate as basically retaliation because you can't just have a whole army come in, destroy a town, and kill some of your people, and then you not do anything about it. So it's about the Japanese military taking on this whole fleet of people to go in and basically explore what's on the other side of the gate.
But you can't just have that be enough, okay? We're gonna come over there, we're gonna take your resources, take your money, have you pay us tribute.
That's not at all.
They literally said, we're gonna go over there, take the resources, and have them pay us tribute. They actually said that in the anime.
They do say that. But that's not what happened.
Okay, so they go over there, okay? And they actually full-fledged go over there, and it's the Japanese Defense Force, and I feel I have never felt so bad for any bad guy in all of anime.
Because that I will agree with.
Because these guys were not ready. No. They were not ready.
I mean, you can't be. You bring a knife to a gunfight, and they brought like cannons.
No, they brought a knife to a tank fight. That's how overpowered.
I mean, they like helicopter. They brought like, imagine a modern day military fleet against the people at Ren Fair. Like it's just not, it's not fair. Like that's what happened. Like it was these people going through.
Well, you know what it is? It's literally like, oh, we're the bad guys. Ha ha ha. We have never been defeated before. We're gonna go over there and wreck those foreigners. And they go across the army, and it's like, foreigner or not, I have guns, night vision goggles, and bullets on top of bullets on top of bullets.
I mean, you do feel really bad for like the medieval side because they have these generals who are just like, oh, that's gonna be nothing. We're gonna be able to take it on just like we have in the past. This is going to be another great victory. And you have these, generals and these captains and these leaders who have these really like would be good ideas if you weren't going against like God mode Japan military.
You know what? That's that in the anime themselves, they actually even say that this is actually even worse because the Japanese force actually technically doesn't have an army. Even in the anime, they say, hey, well, they're gonna send like a peacekeeping force, okay? Which pretty much means that if America came down, it'd be done. It'd be over with.
I mean, it was pretty done anyway. I mean, but they tried not to just like nuke the whole place. To me, this kind of reminded me of like a very militant Outbreak Company, and I really loved Outbreak Company because you have the main character who totally got sidetracked from, who goes in and of course like he's an otaku. So what's the first thing he's gonna look for? Like cute little princesses, cat girls, elves, and like all those things that are just like from his favorite fantasy
Lolita
game.
girls, can't forget about those.
At the beginning of the anime, he is playing a fantasy game. He's like playing World of Warcraft for your phone. So he basically enters the world that he wants to play so much, but it's like real. But he has to deal with these real problems like dealing with refugees who are losing their homes. Dragons are coming out and like blowing stuff up. They're not ready for that, but I mean they are because helicopter.
But the one thing I will say about the main character that I really like, even though he is an otaku, he doesn't ever feel like completely useless. Like he is a nerd, and I feel like, you know what? At the end of
sad.
No, but at the end of it, I feel like if me and him could actually be chilling side by side and actually watching this happen, he'd be like, yeah, you know what? I can do that. And I like the fact he's functional. That's what I mean. He's fully functional. A lot of anime,
he's in the military.
What's it? A lot of anime protagonists are like, oh, well,
we're not in the military. Like I'm saying, like but we're dealing with military people. Like they are part of an actual like organization that they can't be like wah wah wee wah wah because they would get killed or like fired or whatever you get.
If you feel like we have told you so much, recognize we've only told you about the first episode. Okay, there's still many other episodes, but also don't forget to comment down below. Let us know what you feel about the Gate anime. I Mason AJ, I loving this anime. She's giving me that weird look,
You're like too excited.
Cause it's good. It's good. What's not to be excited about?
I mean, it is good, but now like you have to like tell like other people will have to watch it. I feel like they're gonna have to make the decision because more happens.
But that's what the comment section is down below for.
Yeah, comment down below. Let us know what you think. You can also find us on Facebook and Twitter. I'd love to have a conversation with you once you actually see what really happens. Really do message me when you watch it and you're just like, wow, everything Mason said, like half that, nothing.
So first of all, you know what? For the people out there, who do you agree with more? Do you think that Mason AJ was pretty much fulfilled you and tell you everything that happened, or did I oversell it and you sided more with Little Wren? It's not that great.
I'm gonna go with siding with Little Wren.
Hey, I'm gonna go with siding with Mason AJ. Tune in next time.